All right, welcome back, everybody, to a wonderful, glorious day today. Today is Friday. The weekend starts. We got football coming up. Oh, yes. And today we have Donruss going downtown hunting in these little tins, these holiday tins. But let's see if we can get a downtown. All right, let me turn on the light real quick. There we go. Hopefully that works better. I got 4 local Walmart. They had like 30 of them sitting on the shelf. I'm not going to buy 30, but we bought 4. So let's see what we can do with 4. I'm going to tear all of these open first, just to get the trash out of the way. Thanks for tuning in. Went to my local Walmart this morning. We got a few things. We got 4 of these tins. I got some basketball stuff. And another football box. So we got 4 tins. Let's just put them off to the side. Now, I've watched some videos, and some of these are a little on the banged up side on the inside. So let's hope we don't get any cards that are banged up too much on the inside. Now, we're only getting 15 cards. I mean, these are cool little, I don't know, if you want to use them for stash boxes or something. They're not too bad. All right, let's see if we can get you in a little bit closer. How about that? There we go. All right. Downtown hunting. Let's see if we get lucky. Cam Chancellor. Darnell Mooney on the purple. Arian Smith. Jaden Higgins on the rookie Gridiron Kings. And Myles Garrett. We need to get in a little closer. Maybe just a tad. There we go. I'll make sure I try to stay in frame for y'all. Alright. Jaden Daniels, 2nd year. T-Law Dominators. Tyler Shuck. Jalen McMillan. And Puka. Like I said, Donruss, everybody knows, anybody who ever buys cards and stuff like that, you know Donruss is tough. Will Campbell. Graham Mertz on the purple. Not numbered. Joe Burrow on the bomb squad. Put that one off to the side. And Calvin Ridley. Yeah, people were saying that, I mean, it's Donruss. Whether you buy a hobby box, whether you buy a mega box, it doesn't really matter. It's the luck of the draw with these guys. Sometimes you can get lucky, and sometimes you can't. I've gotten so lucky that I've gone to Walgreens, found a box sitting on the shelf, and hit a downtown out of it. So that's what we're hoping here. That within 4, and we can beat the odds. Kittle. See, now these are cool. All Action Pros. Nick Benito. Those are really cool. They're different, kind of comic bookish, but they're cool. Dante Thornton. Gunnar Helm on the purple. And TJ Husmanzada. That's a mouthful. I wouldn't want to have to sign checks like that. Mike Williams. Jack Sawyer. Eric Dickerson on the all-time Gridiron Kings. That's nice. I like the canvas feel to it. Those are nice. They seem a little bit more vibrant this year. Dwayne Bowe. And then Keenan Allen as a Bear. I think he's back home where he needs to be in LA with the Chargers. JSN on the purple. Mr. Henderson on the rated Rook. Byron Murphy. And there's your first Tet, an Elite Series rookie. See, now these are really nice this year too. Look at that. Bang. That is sweet. Bang. Couple bang. Bang. All right. We can move on. And Tariq. 2 more. We got 6 more chances here. We got 6 packs. See? College education pays off, folks. Not really. It just puts you more and more debt. That's all. All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to be funny on a Friday, and it's a glorious Friday. Like I said, Jamal Charles, Trey Hendrickson. I mean, that's fun. That's killer. Almost swore there. Jason Taylor. Josiah. I think it looks like Josiah Stewart. And John Elway. And the rated Rooks. I'm going to have a mess here, but I don't care. Jeffrey Simmons. There you go. Jackson Dart. On the rookies. There you go. That's a good look right there. We'll sleeve up the Dart. And these are at Walmart. I think they're $16.97 a piece. So they're not terrible, but they're not the greatest value, right? I've seen people taking beatings on video of these, buying a ton of them and just taking a beating. Higgins, Giddens, Nico on the bomb squad, and Antonio Gibson. All right, last one, y'all. Let's go. Let's hit it. Time. So I opened up a personal box this morning, folks, and I got a Genesis from basketball, from Mosaic Basketball retail blaster. Just bought one and got a Genesis. We'll put up a short, so go check it out. That'll be done today. Today is Friday, the 26th. Darnell Mooney. Kyle McCord on the purple. Travis Hunter. Everybody's going goofy for him too. And Ricky Williams. There we go. Alright, 2 more. So we're getting some decent cards out of here, but we're not getting the banger. The one that we really everybody searches for every year. Bateman. Simmons. Purple Penix. Might need a shot for that. Abdul Carter. So we got some dudes. Look at that. There you go. Whoosha! The second coming of Micah Parsons and Michael Wilson. If I'm not mistaken, he did go to Penn State just like Micah, and he also wore the same number as Micah did. The big old number 11. Alright, come on. Here we go. Garrison Hurst. Adonai Mitchell. Yes, and I say Adonai. I know a lot of people are saying Adonai, but I say Adonai. So, Will Howard. And no downtown. Well, that's alright. Hey, Lamb Jack. Did you see him with his braids out the other day on the game? His hair was all kinds of fluffy, and Torrey helped. So not too bad. Yeah, we got 4 boxes. I bought 4 of them, and I don't think we did too bad. We got some top rooks and everything, so I'm not going to cry about it. I would say the biggest banger out of here would be Jackson Dart. But Abdul Carter's not, nothing to sneeze at either. So, until next time, thanks for tuning in, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a glorious, wonderful day. Love you, bye.